Hey guys, welcome to the video tutorial of the problem 3 displays. So here the question says that there are n displays placed along the road and the ith of them have the font size of SI, and the Maria wants to select 3 displays so that their respective indices are I, J and K, and they should be strictly increasing. Okay, so and after selecting these 3 indices, no, we have to select these 3 indices in such a way that we will minimize the smallest cost. We construct it using the smallest cost. So let us see, let us dry run this example in OneNote. So it's given as, wait a minute, 2 4 2 4 5 4 10 4 5 4 10, and their respective costs are 40 30 20 40 30 20, I guess 10 40, right? 10 40. Okay, so we can construct 2 4 5. The cost will be, if we construct this 3, we have to pick 3, right? So 3 we have to pick 3, no? Display text. Okay, 3 text we have to pick. So we can pick 2 4 5. Then the cost will be 40. Wait, let me pick a bigger this thing. Yeah, okay. uh this one. Okay, 40 plus 30 plus 20, then our cost will be 90. Okay, here if we okay, now if we pick 4 5 and 10, our cost will be 30 plus 20 plus 40, that is 100, right? So it is better for us to pick 245, which gives minimum as 90. You can check other also, but we can't pick 244 because it should be strictly increasing. We cannot pick 2 4 and 4. So here this one can be solved in a recursive way. So I'll show my code how did I solve using recursion first. So this is my code. First I tried solving it using recursive way first. So I have written the function min cost. So at each index, so we are traversing from, if we are at 5, we are we are traversing every point, right? We are in recursive solution, we are going like this, here to 0 to n minus 1. At this index we can either pick it or not pick it. Okay, depending upon the previous index. If this is greater than the previous index, we'll pick this and increase our size to 2. If it's less than, this number is less than our previous index, we won't pick it, right? And when we now we come to 4, we check it's greater than 2. Yes, we can pick it. It's our choice. We can pick it and add the cost, or we can leave it and go to the next. If we pick it, then our size will be 2. Okay, now we come to 5. We have again two choice. We can pick it and add this value, so we get 90, or we can not pick it and move into the next element. Once our length reaches 3, then we can return, right? When our length reaches 3, we can return 0, because from next element we are not picking, we are not adding any cost after our length reaches 3. So here is my recursive code, but the one thing is that I didn't get the transformation from dp, how transition, I did not get it to write in the form of dp. So I have directly written tabulation. I couldn't memorize it, so I directly have written tabulation code. So tabulation code is really very simple, really very simple. I'll explain you. So 1 minute, wait a minute. Okay, 1 minute, I'll clean this one. Okay, now for tabulation, let me choose one color. Okay. Let me choose blue. See, this 2 can either be my first element. I'll check it. Can I either be my first element in the 3 sequence? We have to pick three lights, right? It can be either be the first element or second element or third element, right? I think you're getting it. So if it's first element, it's the only element in our sequence, so I'll add its cost. So 40, cost will be 40. If it's the second element in the sequence, I'll search for the I'll search one element which is smaller than 2, and it will give a minimum cost. You'll get it. Now I'll explain it with an example. See, if I am at 4, I can consider it to be the first element, and I can find next two element from this sequence, right? So if I consider 4 to be my first element, then it will cost will be 30. And if I consider 4 to be the second light here, then I'll traverse from 0 to I minus 1 before this 4 and check. I should pick another element, right? If 4 has to come at the second place, I have to pick another element. So I'll check if any of 0 to I minus 1 is less than 4, and it should also give the minimum cost. If I have 1 here and think it would have given 50, and 2 is giving 40, so I'll pick 2 to be my first element, right? And I will add 2's cost, so 40 plus 30. If 4 is my second element, then the total cost will be 70. 4 cannot be my third element, so I'll store it as infinite, int max. Okay, now for 5 also, 5 can be my first element. If 5 is my first element, then the cost will be 20. If 5 is my second element, I can either pick 2 or 4 to be my first element. If I pick 2, my cost will be 40 plus 20, which is 60. If I pick 4, my cost will be 30 plus 20, which is 50. So this is smaller, so I'll pick 50. If 5 is my second element, then the minimum cost so that it comes at the second element will be 50. Okay, now if 5 is my third element, then I'll check, can I have to find other remaining two elements. So if this is my third element, then I have to find from 0 to I minus 1 two elements, right? So can I form two elements with 2? No. With 2, as can I place 2 at any second index? No. Second index I couldn't place 2. But can I place 4 at my second index? Yes, that is 2, 4, right? 5 I am placing at third place. Now I have to pick 2 before that. 2 elements. I think you are getting it, right? You just try run once, will understand it very easily. So now if 5 to be my third element, I have to pick such element. I'll be storing this all in my DP state. So I have to pick such element such that it forms minimum 2 elements. So I can pick 4. If I pick 4, my cost will be 70, right? 40 plus 30, 70, and cost of 5 is 20, so 90. So similarly for this 4, I can form one. Wait, let me erase this. For this 4, if 4 is my first element, then cost is 10. If can 4 be my second element? Yes, 4 can be second element. If I pick 2, so my cost will be 50. Can 4 be my third element? No, there is no two elements smaller than 4 in this 0 to I minus 1. So I'll store it as infinity. Okay, next we'll go for this. I think this is 100, no? This 100. Okay, this 100. So this Okay, 2 4 5, okay, 10, sorry, it's 10 itself. Okay, can 10 be my first element? Yes, of course, each and every element. So if 10 is my first element, the cost is 40. Can 10 be my second element is the question. Yes, 10 can be my second element. So if 10 is my second element, I'll pick minimum from this 3. Okay, this this. Okay, so if 10 is my second element, I'll pick any one element from this. So if I pick 40, the cost will be 80. If I pick 4, my cost will be 70. If I pick 20, my cost will be 60. So 60 is feasible. If 10 is my third element, I should pick two elements, right? In every, can I pick two with this number 2? Can I pick two elements? No. With this number 4, I can pick two elements, which is 2 4, which has already been stored as 70. So with the number 5, can I pick two elements? Yes, of course. I can. That cost will be 50. So, and with this 4, can I pick two elements? Yes, I can pick this 2 and this 4. The cost will be again 50. We have written here it. It will be again 50. So minimum. So our total will be 40 plus 50, 90. So I'll show you the code. So okay, I am running from I is equal to 0 to n. So wait, so I is from 0 to n, I am running. For each I, j is running from 0 to I minus 1 for each I. If I is here, j will run from here. Okay, and if I am picking one element, it is that element I am picking. It's the ith element I am picking. So the cost will be cost of I. You have seen it. So next, I'll run j is from 0 to less than I. So if that element, see, if I am at 5, if 2 is less than 5, then I can pick it, right? So okay, and if dp now I have explained you, right, how I form this and this state. If I have to pick, if my element I is second element, then I would need one more element before it, so minimum of one element. If I is my third element, I need two elements before it, so minimum of dp of j comma 2, and I store it here. For that I add my cost, right, because I am picking this ith element also. So and answer is minimum of dp of I comma 3, because they have told us to form three elements, so answer will be minimum of dp of I comma 3. So if answer is equal to int max, means I cannot form three elements. So here is an example. So 100, 101, 100, here we cannot form three elements such that they follow that si is smaller than sj, sj is smaller than sk. So then the answer we have to print is -1. Otherwise our answer will be the given dp of I comma 3. So thank you guys. If you like this editorial, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you.